Hey everyone, Christian could get back with another video for today, and it's gonna be a review on the Marvel Legends VHS series Daredevil vs. Hydro Man 2-pack. And well, I'm gonna say this 2-pack is actually really great. Though mostly for the Daredevil figure, in case you missed out on him from the 3-pack that was released, or 3-pack that was released that came with Daredevil, Elektra, and Bullseye. Oops. But yeah, I didn't get that 3-pack. I was planning on it, but I decided not to get it because I'd be getting a 3-pack just for one figure, and honestly, I'm not gonna spend like $100 or so on a 3-pack like that. I mean, maybe it wasn't as expensive when it was first released, but the aftermarket prices are just insane, so I didn't get that. I just got this 2-pack instead, and it's actually the first set of figures I got from Hasbro Pulse. No, I am not sponsored by Hasbro Pulse, but yeah, I decided to get these guys because I checked other websites, but yeah, the prices on these guys on other websites were just crazy, and so I got this 2-pack from Hasbro Pulse, and yeah, not a bad 2-pack. I will bring up right now, these wraps did not come with this Daredevil. These are actually wraps from the Shadowline Daredevil from years ago. I just decided to just put them on there because I thought they looked cool. Oops. But yeah, I decided to just put these wraps on because they looked awesome. Because he doesn't come with them. They're his arms are just, they're like his calves. No wraps, no boots, nothing like that. But yeah. But yeah, I got this 2-pack mostly for the Daredevil. The Hydro Man though is still cool, but I get mostly for the Daredevil. So you know what, we'll save Daredevil for last and just look at Hydro Man first. And yeah, this figure is not bad. This is my first Hydro Man figure. I didn't get the original Hydro Man that was released a couple years ago, but it's not terrible. I mean, though it is concerning that he's translucent blue and all, because if you know, translucent plastic is known to be brittle and fragile. This guy didn't break on me, but even then, I'm afraid he might, and that's one thing. Like, translucent plastic can be brittle if it's done incorrectly. But yeah, anyway, accessories, he comes with these 2 water effects that, yes, you saw one on his arm, but they're mostly made for his legs. So it's like he's appearing out of the water. I mean, he's Hydro Man, so water is his weapon, obviously. But I did watch the 90s animated Spider-Man cartoon, and not once did I see Daredevil fight Hydro Man, so it is a strange, it is strange that they included Hydro Man with Daredevil in the 2-pack, but anyway. But yeah, it comes with those, water effects they could put on his legs, or if you want, like I showed you in the beginning, you could put it on his arm, like he's about to charge up a water attack or something. I'm just gonna take these off. And he comes with some alternate hands. You see, he comes with 2 closed fists. Straighten this arm out. Yeah, 2 closed fists and 2 displayed open hands, which are in different poses. Yeah, I'm just going to put in the other fist here. But yeah, not bad, though not as good as the Daredevil. And if I know, this body mold is actually based on the Netflix Luke Cage figure that was released years ago. I don't have that figure, unfortunately, but yeah. But yeah, you can see his eyes and mouth are painted. Though it kind of looks like Okay, on my screen, it looks like he's looking to the side, but when I look at it with my own eyes, he's looking forward. But yeah, he comes with an evil grin, and again, he's mostly clear plastic with some cell shading. Not a whole lot, but what can you do? Either way, though, not bad. But yeah, posability. His head can fully rotate. He can move. He can move up all the way and look down. He has a bit of a head pivot with the ball peg. So yeah, the ball peg has nice range, and the ball in the hinge is nice too. His arms can fully rotate. They can swing out that high up. He has a bicep swivel. He has double jointed elbows, and all of his hands can fully rotate and move back and forth on the horizontal hinge. He has an ab crutch that bends about that far back and that far forward, which is kind of lame, actually. The crunch forward is lame. So yeah, he does have a waist swivel. His legs can go out that far. He can move forward that far, move back, not really much due to his butt. He has a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. His feet can move forward about that far, move back that far, and he has an ankle pivot, which, I mean, it could work, but due to how the sculpting of the pants is kind of difficult, and he doesn't have a foot swivel, unfortunately. But yeah, Hydro Man, not a bad figure, not terrible. Could have been better in some places. Like, they could have chosen a better body mold for this guy. I don't know. But either way, still not bad. Still happy with this guy. Still, I'm okay with it actually. But I mostly got it for Daredevil. And speaking of which, get these out of the way. Now let's look at the devil of Hell's Kitchen himself. Yeah, this is why I got this 2-pack for this guy. Because again, I'm not gonna buy a 3-pack just for one figure. And this guy actually surprised me. I mean, when I saw pictures of him, I thought I was going to hate the cell shading, like a bunch of other people thought they were going to hate the cell shading, but no, the cell shading is actually not that bad. Plus, seeing scenes from the 90s cartoon with the Daredevil in it, it's like, there are some red, but it's mostly like black and darkness, and it's fine here. But yeah, it's kind of a reuse of the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man mold. You know, with the same stupid joint that I hate. And you could say it's a reuse of the 3-pack Daredevil, but if I remember, Shaunimus Prime, when he reviewed this 2-pack, said that the head kind of went up a little bit higher than the 3-pack version, but But yeah, I'm very happy with this guy. I was surprised, and yeah, awesome. Now, for his accessories, you know, he comes with 2 gripping hands, 2 batons for him to hold, this little rope accessory, and he comes with 2 alternate heads. He has a more teeth gritting head and a more neutral head. He comes with 2 closed fists and 2 displayed open hands, which is a necessity for a Marvel Legends Daredevil. Like, anyone who's not Spider-Man, they should come with gripping hands, displayed open hands, and closed fists. I'm glad they did that with Daredevil. So, and I couldn't knock him over. Anyway, let's just take these out. And the batons, they plug into the little rope here, and they can be stored in the holster on his side, like so. And you know what? I'll just give him like normal like fists and all that. Swapping the hands. And just swap the head. And just straighten them out. Yes, I know I'm doing this off screen because trying to do it on screen is a bit of a challenge, but what can you do? Okay, here he is. And again, I thought I was going to hate the cell shading, but no, it doesn't bother me at all. It actually looks really awesome. Again, these wraps did not come with him. They were from the Shadowland Daredevil figure. But yeah, very happy with this guy. Very, very happy with him. Because if you remember, I did have a Kid Bash Daredevil made, but I realized that wasn't as good as I thought, so I decided to just get this guy instead, and he's just a huge improvement from my so-called Kid Bash figure. But yeah, not bad at all. I'm very happy with this guy. I mean, and they even made improvements to the actual Renew Your Vows Spider-Man mold, like, oops, I did not mean to do that. Like the butterfly joint, for example. Actually, I'll go over it when I go over articulation, but yeah. Again, most of the cell shading is on the front. Not really the back, but what can you do? There's a bit on the holster and a lot on the front of the belt. Not really the back though. But yeah. Very happy with this Daredevil figure. I'm so happy I got him. But anyway, posability, his head can fully rotate. He can move up about that far, but again, I hate this freaking articulation that Hasbro did. So I'll probably mod it so he can actually look up and it doesn't look bad. Like I did with my Renew Your Vows Spidey. You can kind of he has a bit of a head pivot. His arms can fully rotate. They can swing out that far. And he actually you can see the butterfly joint actually works a whole lot better than the Renew Your Vows one. You can see he can move his arm all the way back and even more force. So he has more range in the butterfly joint. He has a bicep swivel. He has double joint elbows, though the upper joint is a bit tight on mine. His hands, all hands can fully rotate, move up and down. Though I will say I wish these hands had a vertical hinge instead. So you can actually have them. Yeah, I really wish these hands had a vertical hinge, but oh well. His torso can move back, forth a little bit, move side to side, and rotate. Now, I will say someone on Hasbro Pulse said that when they got their Daredevil figure, it snapped at the diaphragm. It didn't break from mine though, but yeah, just be careful. Okay. And he has a waist crunch that can move back that far and move back even further. So yeah, he still can get really low. His legs can move forward, not really back to do his butt. They can swing out that far, but they do have a drop down hip, which actually moves a lot better than how they did on the Renew Your Vows one. So you can move the legs outward a bit more and, you know, move them forward a lot more too, though they kind of go to the side. But it seems like Hasbro is improving their drop down hip technology. So yeah, awesome. He has a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. He has a calf swivel. His feet can move forward, they can move back, has an ankle pivot, and toe articulation. So yeah, I freaking love this Daredevil figure. Dude, this figure is just amazing. I mean, Hydro Man is cool too, but I mostly got this for the Daredevil. Hydro Man, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. But for now, and I didn't think Hydro Man would be actually this tall. But either way, I'm very happy with the 2-pack, especially mostly with the Daredevil. And you know, adding the wraps to his forearms makes him look a lot better. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. See you all next time.